and it's going in different directions, like across. The light is like going straight across. Whoa, oh wow. You see it's got 3 levels of light on it. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I'm so happy. Oh, wait. See, the beam is going across my face. I love you. Hi. I love you. Hi, hi, hi. Let me go warm my voice up so I can sing to you. I got, I love you. To all the ones that love me and support me. I love you. Mwah, mwah, and mwah. Mwah. The ones that have been here, that donated, that rode for me, that filed reports for me, believed in me, kept me going. I'm so happy. I'm having a really good day so far. I still need your help though, because I'm still being stalked and harassed. I love that you always fight for me, the ones that the hardcore fans that love me and believe in me and donate so I can get the things I need. Let me tell you what, I learned something today. I'm going to surprise you. And I'm glad you like the candle rituals, the fire magic rituals. I'm so tired because I've been up like since 5 a.m. I'm wearing my gloves because, I do my hand treatments. I irritated them and dishpan hands and stuff. So I have to constantly exfoliate them because the knuckles get darker, they get uneven. Um, I got a new hair formula I'm going to show you, but do you want more of the me dancing to the spirits and playing music and doing libation? Thank you, James. Do you want that? Because I want it, I miss it, I love it, I'm addicted to it. My girlfriend, my beautiful girlfriend, Gingy, my baby, she's my sweet baby. She's so smart and good with technical stuff. She taught me how to take the CD. It was one of my beautiful, donated to me. One of my beautiful people gave me a CD player as a gift with the little speakers, a little small compact one. She taught me a few days ago. Hey, from the hip with Polly. Hi, I love that. Would you do a show or something from the hip with Polly P? You do a show? I'm trying to be gorgeous like you, young gals. I will never let myself get worn out and look old and all that shit. I don't care what my chronological age is. My body is not gonna match that shit, baby. And let me tell you something. The person didn't. Let me say it. I look at older women that look really young and the body is banging, but their hair is completely white. The hair turns gray. So you can't even tell that they're in their 40s, 50s, or even 60s when they take care of themselves and they just like super bad like that and still look like they did when they was fucking young and in their teens on other than the gray hair. Somebody said, and a lot of women can rock it and it looks good. I'm sorry, you guys, that ain't me. Never gonna happen. Sorry. I'm not letting my hair gray. To me, it doesn't look good on me. And to me, from what I've studied about hair, and I went to cosmetology school when I was a teenager before my mother put me out on the street, I know, and you can look it up if you don't believe me, having gray hair and the hair stops producing pigment and melanin is a vitamin mineral deficiency. Some people think that's a badge of honor and it's beautiful to be considered gray in some biblical term and shit. Gray does not represent wisdom to me. Gray represents a lack of wisdom and a vitamin mineral deficiency. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the wig off in a couple of days. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it. but my hair is still black. It's still black. And I haven't dyed my hair since I was like in my teens. I love the blue black. You said Claire Hustable, fine sister. Thank you, baby. But if Claire's gray, that's not gonna be me. Well, it's not just a pituitary gland issue, it's a vitamin mineral deficiency issue. When you're dealing with the pituitary gland, that would deal with a hormonal, not a vitamin mineral deficiency. The hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the thyroid, hyperthyroid, that's dealing with the glands, and the pituitary hypothalamus is associated with the sex organ hormones, estrogen, testosterone, the other hormones. You don't have to do that. I don't have to let my hair gray for you because somebody was like, well, you really be sexy, because you look so sexy and you already look younger than your age. If you, especially when you really gonna be sexy, when you let that hair gray, I ain't letting it gray because of what I just said that means to me. That means you out of pocket. It's a deficiency. You can look it up. It's a vitamin mineral deficiency when there is lack of pigment and the hair stops producing pigment. Look, I don't care what anybody said about me. I'm not responding to it. I'm not going to argue back and forth. All I want to see is all the legal documentation. So if you can't come over here and show me all the legal documentation to substantiate and justify anything that everybody says about me, then don't tell me what they said. Because I'm not going to dignify anything that anybody says about me trying to trigger me to call in, trigger me to do response videos, trigger me to call your name, trigger me to go over there. That ain't me. So you like watching it, go watch it. You want to believe it without any evidence, go believe it. Other than that, I'm not going to be drugged in what people think and feel about me. Let them speak on it. Let them think and feel it. That's their right to do. Other than that, please don't ask me my opinion and don't ask me to respond to it because I'm not, unless there are legal documents. And all of us can inspect the police reports, the bank statement, the reverse payments, money taken out of my account, given back because the bank fought for the person that I scammed. If you can't show me any of that, any emails where I ignored someone and ran off with their money, any police reports, any bank statements, any Zelle, any Cash App, any PayPal, any banking and finance institution, and any police investigation and police charges that led to cases on me, hearings and sentences. If you can't bring that, dear Cake the scientist, don't bring the other shit because I only respond and I'm only going to respond to facts about me. The drama back and forth, I'm tired of it. I'm only going to respond to receipts and facts. That's it. Now, the young man, I will say this, I am willing because I don't know. When he said, I see he did make a donation. I read so many people, I don't remember them. He said, I don't know, he said I attempted to read him or I got all these standards. I can only be found on Instagram. That's a lie. Everybody that I've read comes to my email, alexisktaylorsvp@gmail.com. That's a fact. It's never been Instagram. If he wants to resolve that with me, he can resolve that with me. But after a year, you don't contact me. You don't say that I treated you fairly. You don't email me and ask me. No, it wasn't proof on the video showing that I stole anybody's money. I just said that the man gave me $300 for a reading. And if he did not get the reading, he needs to show that I refuse to give the reading. Somebody giving me a donation is not proof that I took their money. Unless they can show, as I just said, the documents and correspondence with me, and I refuse to give correspondence, and I ran off with money. Giving me a donation is not proof that I scammed anybody, dear. You still cannot prove that I took this man's money and refused to give him a reading because you see a donation. Everybody giving me donations doesn't mean I scammed them. So again, where is the bank statement where the bank investigated me and reversed the funds because he filed a complaint? Where is the police report? Where are the emails to me where I refuse to answer and I refuse to read him? Where is the legal documentation of any investigations and charges against me, since you're saying because he gave me a donation? I just said a few minutes ago he did. How does that prove I took his money and didn't get a reading? That doesn't prove that I scammed him because he gave me a donation for a reading. $300 is a 1 hour reading. Can you prove that I did not give it to him? Can he prove that I did not give it to him? And if I did not give it to him, can he show that he contacted me and I refuse to speak to him? I refuse to acknowledge him, that I refuse to do the reading. I just said that. Can he prove? You know what? Get the fuck out of my shit, bitch. Because I'm waiting for the proof that I stole the money and I refuse to give the reading. Why didn't he contest it? And why didn't he say something if I didn't give him the reading and he said it was a year ago? That doesn't prove I stole any money. That doesn't prove I scammed anybody because he gave a donation. It just shows you gave the donation. But what are you going to do about it? Where's the evidence that you prove that I scam you? Because that's not what I do. When you can come back with that, that's what I'm waiting for. And proof that I'm a scammer, then I'll address the receipts. The only receipt you have, which I've acknowledged, is that he paid for a reading. Now he needs to prove that he never got it and why he did not contact me and why he didn't file charges and why he didn't file claims with his banking and financial institution. That will show, if he filed all of that, that I scammed him. And that's not what I do. But I'm going to entertain it on my show. Like I said, I want legal documents and facts to prove that I scam. And for him to prove that he didn't get his reading. And why didn't he contact me? Because I would have remembered something like that. If he contacted me and said, "Why did you take my money? Why are you scamming?" Because that's not what I do. And I don't have those types of emails sent to me because I don't do that. I resolve issues. And if we can't resolve it, just like the lady lied on me and said, "Oh, I didn't want to finish her reading because I said, you remind me of my dirty ass mother." I would never do that. I would never say, "I'm not going to read you and you pay me." If I don't like you, then I'm not going to read you. If I don't like where it's going and you don't like what I'm saying to you and you want to be argumentative because you don't like my reading, I will end it. But if I've given you time, you're going to pay me for the time. You're not going to get a full refund. Y'all not fucking over me. But like I said, if he gave the $300 probably for a reading, that's how much it is for an hour. I didn't mind giving him the reading. I didn't mind him contacting me. I don't just speak to people on Instagram. I have a email. Everybody contacts me through my email. I read on my email. Sometimes it's a few times, if it's 15 minutes. I have read through Instagram a couple of times. When they pay for a 15-minute one, I have a 15-minute, a 30-minute, and an hour. But they still have my email address. I never say, when he was saying that, "Oh, she just talks on Instagram." You all know me and you know that's a lie. My email is open all the time. Basically, that's why I go through so many phones. One reason, I hardly turn my phone off. I'm always speaking to people. I'm always getting in contact. I'm always trying to work something out. If we can't work it out, and if I haven't read you, I have no problem giving you a refund. That's why I don't understand why this man's waiting a year later to say that I scammed him and he can't show that he spoke to me and I refused to speak to him and I just stole his money. That's not what I do. I'm not hard. Hey, Auntie B. No, I know, Auntie. I don't like calling you Auntie. What the fuck? I mean, we're like the same fucking age. You might be a year or two older than me, but that Auntie shit, I don't like calling you that. I don't see you as an Auntie. I mean, you clearly don't have a problem with it. I mean, you're still fucking gorgeous and juicy and sexy and shit, but you like that name. I don't. I'm not a youngin. I'm not looking for. I don't make me call you that. I just won't call you nothing. Then if I call you that, I don't see you like that. I'm sorry. But I agree with you. You're absolutely right. I'm just addressing it because it's on my page. You know me. You've only known me what since I've done Nipsey readings. You don't know me to be that type of person. The people that engage me don't know me to be that type of person. What you say, brown sugar, queen drip, always tell you to contact, yes, contact me before I take your money. He was insinuating that he sent it to me. I don't remember, but the way I feel right now, yeah, I'd rather call you by your name. I mean, come on. Um, with the witness, I'm willing to speak to him. But they don't want to do that because he never tried to contact me. My email's not hard to find. It's not hard to contact me. He wanted to do the drama with this lady that's harassing me. You want to make it look like I take people's money. I'm not in court at any other time in the past, and I'm not in court now for scamming. I'm not in court. I'm not being charged with taking people's money. There's no investigation on me. I would have known it. That's not what this is about. This is about stalking and harassment. This person's not going to be able to tie that in and say, "Oh, and I want to get her because she scams and she took my friend money and she talked about my husband and him being arrested." You can't get a restraining order from me for that because that's a third party and the person has no restraining orders with me and no business with me. The judge is not going to give me a restraining order because you said I told your husband's business and that in public and that he's a chomo. You can't get me for that unless I have some type of legal issue and restraining issue with the husband. That's a third party and it's public information. I didn't put it out. It's already out there. You're not gonna get me for scamming either. But you know what? I know y'all gonna say no, but he can send me the evidence that he tried. I'm willing to read it. I'm willing to speak with him, even though they're telling a lot of lies on me and trashing me. To me, it's a lie if you don't have all the documents to prove that you contacted me on Instagram, since you said it's the only way you could contact me. And I refuse to answer. I refuse to give your money back. You asked me for a refund, but then someone sent me screenshots where he said now he lost the screenshots to the conversation with me. I'm right here. My address is public. Hell, people that's pregnant with babies in their fucking womb know my goddamn address. Toddlers know my goddamn address. So many people have given it out my phone number. It's babies ain't even been born yet know the goddamn address. So, I'm in the same place I ain't ran. If you really want to talk to me and you really want me to do the right thing by you since you claim I did you wrong, I'm willing to listen. But I do want to see the evidence that you're saying about me. But it, of course, with the witness present, because I'm not a scammer, and I just want the legal documentation. And people want to come here. This is the first time an idiot want to come here and argue about something you don't have. Well, we have the evidence that you did it. We have the donation. I said I have a donation from him, and it's a year ago. So if I got it a year ago, I'm sure I did do the reading. And if I didn't, I would remember getting a response and we would have worked this out. He didn't send me a response. So, proof that somebody gave you a donation, whether it's a donation for you to have or whether it's a donation for a reading, that still doesn't prove that I scammed you. That's not legal proof that police are involved. That's not a police report. That's not a bank statement. That doesn't show you filed a claim against me with a bank to get your money back. That doesn't prove you sent me an email saying why did you scam me? Why are you taking advantage of me? It's just proof that you gave me a donation for whatever it was, just to support my business and what I'm doing, support my work, or for a reading. That's all it's proof of. It's no proof that I did anything illegal. You're not going to talk to me like I'm some idiot. That's no proof that I broke the law I scammed. It's just proof for a reading, and I did not deny that I did not receive. That's not fraud. That doesn't show that I committed fraud. It just shows you gave a donation. That's all it shows. Y'all, am I right or wrong? Because I'm waiting for the other documentation to prove I committed fraud and I'm a scammer. And you have all these statements, and I'm not going to look. I didn't come here for this. I said what I said and I'm tired of repeating it. Either you slow, you clearly think I am and I'm not. You want to take it to court? Let's take it to court. I'm in court now. That doesn't scare me. Especially for something I know I didn't do. So that's what you want to do. Do it, and I'll show up like I'm showing up for these other cases. This other case I'm dealing with. I don't run. Drip don't run. Drip ain't scary. They say I'm scary. They say I'm a coward. You say I'm a pussy. But when it come down to it, I called the caller because I want you or dead. That's me. And I definitely didn't have. I don't have. Ain't nothing scary about me. So y'all can keep doing the shows. You can talk about I scam. You talk about I'm a liar. You talk about I'm a thief. But until you show proof, it doesn't mean I'm not responding. It doesn't mean anything to me. And if you feel like you have enough proof, why would you wait a year later and I haven't gotten a subpoena and I haven't been notified by the police in the state of Georgia from whatever county you're suing me in to prove that I did this? That's all I want to hear about. If it's not legal documentation, it's not your attorney, it's not the police, and I'm not being served, I'm not going to do the back and forth thing. I don't know why people like to try to keep me up and back and forth shit, but at this point in my life, I can't deal with it no more. Thank you, sky's the limit. No, you don't. I don't want you to believe me. I want the documents, and then everybody can decide for themselves. I ain't never tried to get y'all to believe something I said just because I said it. Y'all know I ain't never been about that. I'm an open book for you because if I lie, you're gonna find out anyway. And I'd rather tell on myself. Y'all know I ain't never been like that. I want you to see the documents. If they're out, I want everybody to see them. At this point, it's hearsay. You're accusing me of something that you don't have any legal documentation to substantiate a claim. You're making claims against me. Basically, you're defaming my character and you're slandering me by law because you can't prove what you're saying. And it's like, oh, it's a whole bunch of people. She done scammed so many people in Georgia. Is so many people gonna call my show with all these police reports on her. I haven't seen them. Oh, she's a thief, she's a liar, she's a bleacher, she's handicapped, and she fucked supernova, and it's like the same lies over and over and over again. When a bitch get mad at me, they tell the same lies that everybody else is telling. When before that, I don't believe that. I know you ain't do that shit. Now it's like, oh, she did it. Her name is Tia Wilson. She's lying. Her name is not Alexis K. Tyler. But why? You know what? If I was lying to y'all about that, why would I be willing to call the police and why would I be willing to file charges and go to court so that it's public knowledge and you could see, as you can see now, on my temporary restraining order and all of my legal documents, it says Alexis K. Tyler. If I was lying about that and I wanted to hide it from y'all, I wouldn't have never went to court because you would have known I had lied to you. When I speak to judges, they call me Miss Tyler. They don't call me Miss Wilson because that's my birth name, my legal for over 20 years now. But people want to say I'm lying about that, and that's not true. Judge asked me to straighten that. Use your legal name, your real name. None of your documents, your driver's license have that name. My driver's license has Alexis K. Tyler on it. My deed, all of my business, all of my bills has Alexis K. Tyler. If that was a secret I didn't want you to know and I was lying, I wouldn't have even went that far. You see that? You see that? The beam and it's the Nipsey blue and purple over my eye. I'm at my baby's altar. And you can keep making fun of me about that too and laughing and oh, she said she loves him, she fucks him, she sings to him. Yeah, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. Cause that's what I like to do. Then this you know what, I'm not gonna I don't want to address this, but I'm gonna address it quickly and I'm gonna leave it alone. This same man that's making these shows about me, somebody told me, he said a few days ago that I tried to have a sexual relationship with him, and but at the same time I stopped speaking to him once he gave me $60 to do an interview. That proves I'm a scammer. No, we did business. We were never friends before that. We never spoke on the phone before that. You asked me to do an interview. You said you'd give me a donation to do the interview. I did the interview, and even though you erased it, I did the interview before you gave me the little $60 donation, which is nothing to me. I can't even get an Uber and a crystal sandwich and some goddamn French fries with that shit. It's nothing to me. But I'm scamming for $60. It wasn't a scam. It was a business agreement. We had a meeting of the minds. We didn't have a meeting of the minds of the price because I didn't give a figure. That's not usually what I take, but I was willing to do it because I thought this was an intelligent man, an upright spiritual man. I wanted to do the interview. He had been shouting me out. He said he was a fan and all this shit. So it was for services rendered. I provided the service. I did the interview. And in exchange, you gave me a $60 donation. How did I scam you when I provided the service? Thank you, Lanice, that you asked for. It was nothing else to say. And it's like, oh, she called me beautiful man. That meant she wanted to screw me. No, y'all know me. You watch my comments. I call all the men beautiful. I call them handsome. I call them gods. I call the women beautiful. I call them goddess. I call them queen. I'm trying to screw them too. I like to speak blessings on people. I like to be respectful to a man. I'm not going to degrade a black man. I mean, they already go through enough. Y'all know I talk to everybody like that. I tell the women they're beautiful, especially if I can see your face and I can see your body and you really are beautiful and fine. I'm going to say you're beautiful and fine. I'm not going to get jealous of you. I don't care what your age is, even if you're fat. If you still attracted to me and you treat me really, really good, you're a queen to me. You're a goddess to me. I speak to even white women that are cool with me. Spanish women are cool. I call them queen too. I call them goddess too. I call them men, beautiful God. Especially call me goddess. I call you God. He didn't even address me like that. And I was addressing him. Okay, beautiful man. Y'all know that just wasn't for him. I talk to everybody like that. I don't degrade people and put them down. Sometimes I flirt. It's fun to flirt. I'm single. But as you all know that know me, I'm very direct. And if I want a man and I want to sleep with them, I'm not gonna say beautiful man and then you kind of, because that's not sexual. I'm a straight up look. I want to fuck. What you want to do? Or I don't. I want to be with you, but it's not just a one night stand. I would like to get to know you. I would like for you to be my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever I want, Drip gonna let you know. I want to play. I want to meet up when you come into the ATL. Matter of fact, he said I think we did the interview last December, and he said he would be in Atlanta in January. But I'm trying to fuck. Well, why I refuse to meet him? I ain't never met this man in person. I ain't never had a meal with him. We've never done no private what do you call them where you meet somebody on a video or no pussy shots or I ain't never did none of that. Y'all, you would know because he would have showed you by now if I went hard like that. Well, I went hard in the paint. And that's what I do when I like a nigga. Unless they tell me, look, I ain't interested in you like that, then I'm finna back all the way the fuck up. I ain't finna stop speaking to you either. Depends on how you do it. If you let me know, look, I'm just not feeling you like that. I like you and I want to be friends. Hey, Spook TV, we still gonna be cool. We still gonna be cool. I'm not gonna start talking to me because you say you don't like me sexually like I like you. But when he said he's like, you gonna get me stabbed in a text. And I was like, what are you talking about stabbed by who? After he had been flirting with me for a while. I'm flirting me in public on the video. Like I see he flirts with a lot of different women to make comments about women. I said, what stabbed by who? He's like, my wife. I said, oh, you're married? I went cold at that point. Once you marry, I'm not finna flirt with you. I'm not finna laugh at your little flirts with me. It's done. Look, let's do business. I'm gonna do this interview. You give me the donation for it, and I'm out. Because we wasn't friends or talking anyway. He wasn't giving me no business tips. He wasn't talking to me as a man to elevate me as a woman or teaching me how to get to the bank. So it was a wrap for me. I feel like I ain't got once I know you married, I ain't got no business joking and kidding and flirting with no married man. Especially if I don't know your wife. So now I'm doing it behind her back. We didn't make an agreement. She didn't speak to me and say, hey, I know he's fond of you. I'm into polygamy. I don't care. I'm not leaving my husband. He do what he do. I embrace other women. Would you be interested in that? I never met her. I never spoke to her. So I know that's not what you was doing, which I wasn't interested in doing that anyway. That's why I didn't meet him when he came to Atlanta in January. But now, I'm hoish. I'm crazy and I'm in love with Nipsey, but I'm also hoish and I tried to have sex with him, but I never met him and I coulda and I didn't and I won't and I never have. I like I said to you, and the women that could understand what I'm saying, somebody like my girl, Auntie B, because she's got a lot of knowledge and wisdom, grown women. I'm not going to say, oh, grown, mature and seasoned, and got a lot of life knowledge and life skill. You tell me what you think, Auntie B, because I already know you married and you ain't with that shit. And I don't want to deal with no more married men. Once I find out, then we ain't finna play. I don't want nobody playing in my ass anyway for one night, or I don't do those. I'm not looking for that. But I don't even play. Once I find out nigga married, it's all no. And it was just the kidding was in fun. But it was over at that point. Once he said that, I'm like, fuck you doing? Then, because I didn't even know. It was over. I was done. But tell me, the women, I'm finna say something. And this is where I am now. If Oh, look at my whole face. This baby got my whole face orbed the fuck up. Dripping with orbs. I feel like this now when I think about it. When I talk to men, it has to be, but well, first of all, if I see a man that's married and you land up with another woman, you busting nuts with her, fucking and sucking her, you ain't got nothing to tell me, no way. What I do ain't none of your business. The only one that's your business is the one that you lay up and screw and be up in their ass and up under them every fucking night, and they got your dick in their mouth and your cum in their motherfucking throat, and you got a family and a life with them. You see what I'm saying? Anything outside of that ain't none of your business. And another woman and what she doing, who she screwing, is she crazy or not? And if she got a man or not, and she's 60 years old and I'm not 60. But even if I was, so what? Why would you have your mind and your eyes outside of the bed of the woman that you fucking sucking and breaking off? You see what I'm saying? To me, that, tell me on TV, why is your attention and intentions of trying to give information and advice to a woman that you don't sleep with every night and that you're not legally married to at night? Why would you even give her time and attention unless it's an interview and just strictly business and that's it? And yeah, I know y'all don't have an agreement, but why would I sit and listen to you and what you got to say about me when you marry and live with another woman? Your knowledge and your critiques and your information and your advice need to be for your woman that you married to and got a life and children with, that you turn over and fart on and bust your nuts on and in and around, and she busts them on you and in your mouth. I can't really, you can't tell me nothing unless you sitting down giving me knowledge how to make my life better and how to get to the bank. If you ain't giving me no real knowledge and real information to elevate me as a grown man, and he don't look like he that young his goddamn self while he talking about me. So if you that old and you don't have the wisdom, thank you what you said, Auntie B. You said that man that's married, sleeping with his wife, trying to come to you. You may be as well sleeping with her too. The juices is still on him. Think, you see what I'm saying? So, Auntie B, you gonna tell me? Would you really tell me I need to be flirting with him and laughing and talking and listening to his insults about me, and she need to do this and she need to do that? Do I need to be listening to him? I mean, unless you a stockbroker or you manage my accounts or you teaching me how to get into the money or invest, what I need to be listening to you for? Talking about how to critique me, and I like Nipsey and I'm burning the candles and I'm sick, and because I said that I love him and I'm doing his reading, something wrong with me. You don't need to be worried about what the fuck I'm doing over here because you ain't teaching me how to get no money, and the money I use to keep my lights on, to pay my bills and cook my food and light these man candles, you didn't buy. Nor did you show me how to invest and get. So to me, if it ain't about the money, and we not having an elevated educational conversation, I'm not listening to your checks on me. Unless, like I said, it's legal documents and y'all finna take me to court. I mean, from the way he said, they finna form a class action lawsuit on me because it's so many people, it's so many police report. That's fine. I ain't running. I'll be right here when y'all get it together. But can't no grown man tell me nothing that's married to another woman and fucking another woman and laying in the bed with another woman. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me to listen to and do nothing that you tell me to motherfucking do. Cause first of all, I ain't come to you for that anyway. But how I look to talking to another woman man that ain't gave me permission to talk to her man outside of business. I'm out of pocket. And I ain't like these other women that like to fuck other people man and laugh and talk behind their back. I'm not finna do that to that lady behind her back. I ain't got the okay to do that shit. I ain't got no business in her motherfucking man face. I ain't got no business meeting him at Atlanta or no motherfucking where else. I'm out of pocket. He out of pocket, yes. That's between her and him to deal with. But I'm also out of pocket. If he ain't into polygamy, she ain't into polygamy. I ain't had a conversation with her to talk to her man and flirt with her man and shit. That's why when I heard that zip, my put everything turned cold. It wasn't gonna be no play, no playing around with nobody else, man. And then especially you ain't taking me to the bank. I done been through so much hard shit and with dirty niggas and all that shit in my life. I don't want, if it ain't like Nipsey said, if we ain't getting to the money, I don't want to talk about that shit. Cause I'm not finna, I don't care how many other women do it. I'm not finna disrespect no other motherfucking woman. I'm not finna play with her husband. I'm not finna pull my drawers down. I'm not finna play in his motherfucking ass. At this point in my life, I'm not interested in that kind of shit. I'm not finna suck no another woman dick. I'm not finna play with they nigga. And that tells me you not really serious about me and you don't have any good intentions for me and you don't respect me at all to even talk about me like that and even fucking say that I want to fuck you and you don't have no, tell me I got receipts. You don't have no receipts where I actually said I want to Fuck. I want to have sex. I ain't never said that to that man like that. Cause I don't do one nighters. I don't mess with somebody coming in town. We're hooking up, especially if you ain't talking about taking me to the bank. You talking about going to a hotel? Treat me like a hoe and get in my tail. And this nigga remind me of that goddamn hyena on the Lion King. He's a hyena. He hair go way all the way, got talking about me and my age, hair go way back off his goddamn foreline. And when he forehead, I'm talking about just a whole bunch of head. And then talking the way I ain't never did nothing to this man. Now you lying and saying I did something to you. I did something to your friends. Yeah, Sly. And then talking about I want you and I tried to fuck all on you and the way you turned on me so viciously and all these cases and all these police reports I'm still waiting to see. That's a hyena. That what was that Whoopi Goldberg playing that goddamn hyena. Yep, Tanique. Thank you. Did me and you the same goddamn way. Why? I mean, I'm seeing your character. I'm seeing that you have no honor and no integrity. And you supposed to be full of honor and integrity and being an upright man and doing stuff like this and talking about me like that. And yeah, call in, call in. I want your feedback. You just slandered me and trashed me and said I tried to sleep with you behind your wife's back and you want me to call in? Slandered me and trashed me. And then Saturday night, after they finished trashing me, bought a download from me and I gave the money right back. I don't want it. But I'm so horny for him that he turned me down and I tried to get in the bed with him. I want to see the real receipts with my phone number on it where I actually said sexual words and I actually made it very clear because Drip ain't got no problem with words. Alexis K. Tyler, whatever you want to call me. If I like a man and if that's what I want to do, I know I'm grown enough and I can screw who I want. I know how to let a man know. I never told that man that I wanted to have a sexual relationship, a sexual engagement, sex in the mouth, sex in my rectum, sex in my vagina, sex in the hand, sex with the toes. I never said, I never offered this man any type of sexual invitation. That's not me. I don't know him. We never been friends. We never talked on the phone. I thought he was cool. I wanted to talk on the phone, but he never extended a branch like that to me. It was just so we weren't friends. We didn't know each other. We don't have a history of being friends or being associates. Yeah, auntie. And I'm just like, he said, I got receipts. You tried to sleep with me. Show the receipts. Because I don't try to do anything. If I really want a man, I'm gonna press him for that thing until he say, look, I just don't want to do it. And then I'm like, we still cool because I'm mature enough to still be cool with a nigga that don't want me like that. But he's like, I still like you and I want to be your friend. I want to do other things with you. I want to do business, whatever. I'm going to get money. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be, I don't like him. Why? Oh, fuck him. No, fuck. That ain't me. I'm too mature for that. I'm still going to be cool with you. We could do other things together. We're going to laugh and talk because there's too many niggas out here. Too many white men out here. Too many Latino men out here. There's too many men out here for one nigga tell me no. There's somebody that'll want me. Somebody want to holler. But I'm very aggressive when it comes to somebody that I like. That's why I know I didn't do that. That wasn't even in my mind. And they up there saying this shit about me, like what I think it is. You want to try to get me to respond, say your name, come over there, argue. He even told my friend that she was me and that I had a dummy account. I don't have dummy accounts because Drip ain't like that. Alexis K. Tyler, Tia's not like that. I'm operating as Alexis K. Tyler. That's my legal name. She says what she wants. She does what she wants. I go at you. If I want to go at you, I'm going to go at you straight the fuck up. It ain't finna be no dummy accounts, no goddamn toucan Sam for no screenshot. It's going to be me. You gonna know it's me. Y'all know that's, I've always been that way. It's going to be me. And if I don't have the nerve to say it or if I don't want to engage you, I'm not finna do no dummy shit. I'm not finna do no dummy page, a dummy name, a cartoon pic. That's not Alexis. I was listening when she was responding. She said, girl, he said, I'm you. I said, would you please tell him I don't get down like that? Nobody, I would never do a dummy page and go fuck with somebody. I know people do it, but that ain't me. She's like, this is not Alexis. This is somebody that works with her. And I know you're lying. And I know you tried to buy a show last night because I sent her the receipt and I sent it to Mina. She's like, Alexis would never do that. She's a grown woman. She gonna get you head on or she ain't coming at you at all. And I was like, everybody knows me. That knows that that's how I am. I know it's you. I know you're here. I know that you're, and I just bust out laughing. I'm like, so now I'm obsessed with his big head ass. I mean, I'm just like, you're trying to get views off me. You're trying to play. You're trying to take advantage of me. And I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all do what you do. You keep doing what you goddamn doing. I'll wait for the lawsuits and all this. I'm gonna get her and okay. When I get served, I'm gonna show up for that hearing too, like I've been showing up for all these other ones. Okay, but I'm not gonna get on here. Speaking of that, girl, fuck that shit. I don't even want to talk about that shit no more. I ain't had no business talking about this shit to begin with. Goddamn it, I came on here to say, because I just left the meeting, that I love you, and I wanted to shout out people that love me and support me. Oh, look back there. Do you see the bluish purple? It's in the light. Oh wow, you see what I'm seeing? Hey Nipsey. I want to thank you for loving and support me. And yeah, I want to ask. I love that you continue to donate to me. Hey Christine, I love you, boo. You're my pretty girl. You're a beautiful girl. Well, you know that means I want to fuck you tonight too. I want you to meet me in Atlanta tonight, goddamn, with your drawers down. Now, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, goddamn it. See, when I compliment a bitch, I want to stick dick up in you now. That's and I always like when women tell me that and men tell me I love you. I'm like I love you too. Beautiful woman, beautiful man, beautiful queen, beautiful king. Y'all know I talk to y'all like that. I bless y'all because you bless me. Now that mean I want to fuck, I want to hook up, and all. I mean, that what he said, Auntie B. I mean, that what he said. I talk to people like that all the time. I tell you, you're beautiful. That mean I wanna meet you. Goddamn it, I wanna take you from your nigga. I wanna share you with your nigga. Goddamn it. I mean, goddamn. I thought I was gonna have some peace. ITB at this age, you see they still fucking with me at this age. Goddamn it, I still can't catch a motherfucking break in my 50s, goddamn it. I'm not right, but I'm sexually harassing niggas. I'm sexually harassing bitches. I want all y'all draws down, goddamn it. Say he said I was bisexual. First of all, I have discussed my bisexual experiences. A lot of women just don't, we're younger, we experiment, we do shit. I have no shame about anything I've done in my past and anything that I wanted to do. I just ain't never fought with no kids. I know animals, but I fought with consenting adults. But that don't mean I want you. I don't want nobody that he know. I don't know. I ain't said nothing to nobody on the live. I ain't never said nothing to my clients. I ain't never said nobody nothing that I met that came over here to assist me or none of that shit. That's not me. I just don't, we experiment when we're younger or we do things with our nigga or for our nigga, and that's it. I don't have any man in my life that wants me to do those types of things, and I'm not interested in having no serious relationship with no motherfucking lesbian. That I like dicks. That ain't, I experimented and been like a lot of people have. I want a relationship when I'm ready with a man. I wouldn't spend my life with no woman because I know I'm gonna want some pipe, and then it's gonna be some shit. So I could be faithful to a man, but I can't be faithful to no bitch. That ain't what I'm looking for. I'm so tired of people lying on me. And at this age, why do you care what I do with my holes? All of the holes. If a nigga wanna fuck me in one side of my nose or one earlobe, what does it matter? I never tried being fucked in the face, but I mean, I'm just saying, if I, if I did, what does it matter? It's between me and a motherfucking consenting adult. You're right, Belinda, pure gaslighting, and I'm not gonna respond to it. It's fine. I'm to the point now. I'm glad I'm finally at peace with myself. Legal things I will deal with. But all the stuff people keep trying to get me in arguments, this shit has been going on since I've been out here for 20 years. I'm tired now. So I realize people are going to talk about you if you're alive. People are going to talk about you if you die. People are going to talk about you if you broke. People are going to talk about you if you come back from being broken, you're successful. People are going to talk about you if you got a car, what kind of car. People are going to talk about you if you ain't got one and why, who took it and who stuck a dick in you. Ugh. I just want to go to the bank. If it ain't that, I don't want to hear it. I want some bank and I want some of that thing. I ain't, if it ain't no money and dick, I don't want to hear about it. And spirituality and elevating and raising my consciousness, I don't want to hear about it. I'm just going to do me from now on. I ain't trusting no bitches no more. No low level bitches with drug problems and mental problems and shit. I'm not letting them get close to me. It's only certain types of women that I'm going to deal with from now on whatever level I deal with them. It's on a certain type, and I know it when I see it. And my problem in the past was I was trying to help people, save people, open up and not judge. No, not judging almost got me killed this time. Got me murdered by people that wanted to do it, pretend to be my friend. With my next door neighbors. Oh, no, 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 no. I understand now. I don't dislike women. I ain't said I'm not going to do business with them. But I need to learn my lesson and get my motherfucking mind right. Cause I had no business even acting like a regular normal person and then having people come want to do shit like that and fucking take me out the motherfucking planet. And then saying, no, she did it to me. So, I already learned my lessons. This is the same lesson that happened so many times. What you said, Mark, you should have known her with her big back ass was gone. You know what? I kept taking her back and forgiving her because I knew her issues and that was my problem. I always taking people that had a lot of issues but weaknesses with them. I have issues too, but I'm not weak. And I have honor and integrity, and I'm not gonna lie on nobody and set them up and hurt them and use them. But I see people would easily do that to me. So yeah, that's my fault because I shouldn't have kept taking the apologies and let her come back. And I did it to other people, whether it's male or female. And it always the same thing always happen when you do that. And thank you, Pink Dice Cutie. I love you too. Um, well, happy birthday, baby. Even though it's a few days away. Thank you. You're right. It's that people think that just because you're 50 that you have to look old, you got to act old. But hey, I when I turn 50, I live like 50. I do. I feel more on fire now. I feel more alive. I feel more sensual. I don't feel more sexual like far as like going around sleeping with everybody, but I feel more sensual. I feel instead of feeling older, I don't feel less than. I feel more than. I feel more love and respect for myself that I wish I had when I was born, but I wasn't taught that way. So I'm healing a lot of things and coming full circle with a lot of things. And I understand that's why a lot of negative things will happen too, to get those things out of your life that have been in them people, the kind of people that you keep attracting in a different body, that same spirit that'll block your blessings. So I agree with you. And you look great. Skin beautiful and shiny and face full and ain't hanging. You look happy, extremely intelligent woman, and I've always admired and respected you for that. I learned a lot from you and your cunning, your poise, your charm. A very elegant woman, but extremely. You know, you can go to the street level and then the mid level and then go straight up into the books and to politics. Why all those things? You are all those things. And many times these women chronologically younger think they're better than us and more valuable than us and smarter than us because you're chronologically younger. But a lot of women that are older have a lot more wisdom and we've lived longer and have a lot more experience. You probably really going to me, you can get better the older you get, not less if you choose to and you elevate yourself. And so I admire and respect you a lot and I think about you even when we don't talk and I learn from you and I follow you in the sense of, taking something from your playbook and like, she's always learning, she's always growing, um, always busy becoming more of who she is. That's what I've always thought about you. And I, even though I know you didn't like the way I handled this situation, you don't know about all of my issues and having to speak out in public and stand up for myself. And at this point, I don't regret it. I hope we can talk privately sometimes because I don't want to get into it here. I'll get into it on the phone and get your feedback. I respect and trust what you say. But I had to handle this on TB in a certain way this time because it's happened too many times and I did not handle it. And it was going to continue to happen. I'm just surprised as an older woman it happened. Eventually you got to take a stand. That stuff will follow you to your grave if you don't. So, yep, I would, like to talk to you privately and get your wisdom and your feedback. I never disrespect women that are older than me. Never make fun of them because if you live longer, you're going to be their age one day. I never consider a woman older than me less than. I know you're more than because you've lived things and experienced things probably that I have not. Or even if you have experienced things that I have, a lot of times you might especially if you're doing better than me in some way or you've overcome it better and you've bounced back faster. I know it's something that you have that I need to learn and I need to know. Either you share it with me or you don't, and that's cool. But I know I'm going to get it from somewhere or another older woman that has that wisdom. I never put women down that are chronologically older than me. I can look in their eyes, I can look in their energy when it's a wise one and when it's a dumb old bitch. See, it ain't nothing like a young dumb bitch or a dumb old bitch that's still doing the same shit and making the same mistakes she did when she was in her fucking 20s and 30s and niggas still fucking her and fucking over her and her 40s, 50s, goddamn it, sucking dick in 50s for a goddamn it, freezer pop, freezer cup and shit and an orange goddamn freezer stick. See, it's some women still letting that shit go on and paying niggas like you was doing when you was younger, because younger women pay niggas too. That's not someone I'm gonna look up to and respect. I'm not gonna make fun of you, but I'm gonna get the fuck away from you though, because all these women have done this to me. You might not be my age, but you're older women. You're in your 40s, almost 50 years old. I'm thinking that I gotta tolerate that shit or that you're better than me and you're an idiot. So I don't make fun of anybody about their life and their experience, but what I realize is that I also had to stop excusing people because of their experience and letting them close to me when it wasn't safe. Wasn't a good judgment call to keep trying to help people that are broken and wounded, because you can't fix nobody. I can't fix nobody. I can't save nobody. But me, sucking dick for freezer pops. Anyway, I haven't eaten. I've been in meetings. Oh, now what we doing now? Look what they got on my face now. It's a green. The green orb done separated. It almost looks like a matrix stitch or something right there on the eye. Lord have mercy. They just do me the way they want to goddamn do me. They come on my face, do all kind of designs and shit. All God, all in the video, dancing all in the goddamn video. They do that. That's like, oh look, you see that? Do you see what I see? Look above the light. You see that purple? It's like kind of blue. Ooh wee. You see? Do you see what I see up there? I'm trying to hold it. And you see that blue above the can? You see it, Kim? You see on TV? You see Christina? Oh wow. A beam is so long. It's so great. It's got the colors above it. Girl, you know your daddy's still hanging around. I talked to your daddy, Albert. Absolutely beautiful man. I'm so glad he's here and the protection and the knowledge that he gives with the grandmas, the brujas. I love it. He never has to leave. You know, he can come in and out when he wants to. And the relatives of other people come too. And you don't have to stop crying. It's so early. I know it's hard to understand when you can't see them like I can see them, and the body's just physically dead, but they're still alive, walking, talking with the same brain intact. Yes, he's still angry, but he's about his business. I like that about Daddy. Oh, but then again, he's a Sagittarius. Like me, I don't get along with too many of them. We get along, and he's all about business. What Ti son? He stand on being it. He about standing on it. He's standing on business. Dad is standing on being it. Goddamn it. That's what you saying, Christina? That heart, that's the green is for my heart chakra. And you see how it's movement? Look at it. It's doing like that. It's vibrating. Oh, you see it like it's oscillating and vibrating. And then a long beam across my head. See it comes down. Then it turns wider. Oh wow. I'm glad y'all can see it. That's why when I saw it, I said, ooh, I gotta say hello. I gotta take a break, say hello to everybody. So you can see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna take a little nap. But if y'all want to, because I miss doing it, and thank you for your love, and please continue the ones that can, when you can, to donate, so I can still do the work I do and do with my security, because I'm still dealing with this stalking issue and the harassment issue. It has not been resolved, and I still need to get some equipment and security things. So I appreciate, and basically, you know what you're donating for. So, you know, I'm not scamming, which I don't have to tell y'all that. I'm not tricking you. You already know I'm really dealing with an issue. Ooh, look how green it is. Oh, I hope that means money. We need to claim that. Everybody that sees that green, claim that money. And claim that bank. Let me know when you want to talk on TB. Ooh. I'm gonna try to get some lunch, and I'm a little bit sleepy. Yes, right, Kim. And like I said, I wanted you doing it because not just of that. You want to hear some music? You want to dance? You want me to dance? You want to dance with me? You want to sing with me? My friend taught me how to use the. I'm so proud of myself. I'm learning my tech stuff. Taught me how to use the CD player and taught me how to do the Bluetooth. I did it. You know who? One of my favorite singers. I really love Mark Anthony's one. I like J Lo. I'm in love with Celia Cruz. I also like Aguanile Hector Lavoe. I love Hector Lavoe, and his song. He's been coming to me. He's been coming to me like 4 or 5 days now. So I know he want me to play his song, and you already know my father. He wants me to play him. Uh, so you want me to dance? You want me to wear something pretty? Cause I love it. It's more women that do it than men. I don't know why. The women will donate and say, "Hey, I want you to get a sexy jumpsuit because I like the way you look in the jumpsuits." And some of them even say, "My husband's sitting right here. He likes you in the jumpsuits too. Say hi, hubby." And they're like, "Hi, Alex." I said, "You let your husband watch?" They're like, "Girl, that's my nigga. I mean, we secure." I let him compliment other women and watch them. We like to see you in the jumpsuits. So I'm gonna donate and I want you to get the jumpsuit. I don't know why, but it's more women that will donate for me to get up and spin around in the jumpsuits. I love it. I love being around not hating women, non-hating women. I love it that women are beautiful, strong, confident, stand up vagina power, know the strength and confident in they pussy, and got men that love them and respect them, and they know the man ain't going nowhere, and they are confident enough to let him compliment another woman. But look, let them know, hey, everything I want is right here. You're my wife. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm a man and I got eyes. So if I see somebody attractive, I'm gonna say they're attractive. But shit, I'm gonna get back to what we got right here. I ain't trying to go nowhere, and then that's it. Compliment and go on. God, we want to send you something. I want you to get something. I want to see you in this. I want to see this color. I like this color. I like that. They'll start telling me the style, and I love it. I'm like, okay, you want me to do that for you? Yeah, go buy this, buy that. So that's why I'm putting it out there because I want some new stuff. Because then nobody buy me no outfit for my birthday, and I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah, I got some money, but I like to get gifts, and I like it when people donate and say, "Hey, go buy this, go buy that. I want this color. I want this size. I want this shape. I want this out. I want that out. I want this down." I love it. The little girl in me loves it. That's I'm just putting it out there. I love it when y'all spoil me, and y'all know I've been going through hell, right? So let's have some fun. I want to have some fun, and I love the people that have been with me and fighting and going through this with me and donating to keep me strong and get the things I need. There's just still some more things I need. And to make sure everything's secure since this is not resolved and still going on. We're going back and forth in court. I know it's gonna be okay though. And I don't want to talk to y'all about it no more. I'm not going to talk to y'all about it no more, okay? Until it's resolved. I want to have fun with you because you were sad with me, the ones that loved me, and you listened to my pain. That's not something easy to accept to see your own neighbors try to help murder you, and I didn't even know they felt that way about me, wanting me dead in my own yard, which is similar to way Nipsey was shot at where he loves. Basically, his home, his life, his dream, shot in front of his marathon. He wanted to kill me in my yard. I'm never going to get over it. I'm never going to be okay with that. A person that wants me to get over that, stay away from me. I don't want to talk to you because you don't give a fuck about me. That's not, it's still really hard for me to sleep at night behind that shit to know next door that's what you want to do to me. Because you can't really separate it. The neighbors are there. Um, and to know, wow, people in my building want to see me dead. I'm never going to get over it, but I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore. I don't want to talk about that in public. I'll talk to people that I trust in private about it. But meanwhile, you bring me joy. You make me happy. You all love me and support me. And I want to dance with you. I want to dance with the spirits. I want to be happy. I want to twirl. I want to look pretty. I like to spin like my daddy. The legendary Jackie Wilson. I'm trying to copy my daddy's moves and get in shape. He's amazing. He's still one of the most amazing singers, dancers on the planet, without just swagged out like crazy. You said, Kristen, you said that was crazy to me. You never know. Okay. Don't ever forget it. When somebody does that, don't ever forget it. I mean, actually want to see you in the ground in a box or burnt up with ashes in an urn. Like see you finito. Just gone. I want to totally wipe me off from a sucio suerte. From a dirty sound. So please, when you can, let's do something fun. And let's celebrate together. You should have an awesome day, beautiful. Okay. Well, call me when you can. I want to talk to you. You said, but I always ask, I don't have your number. And I just changed mine to get away from the weirdo stalkers. And so I guess I'll try to send a message on Facebook or something. Because I would love to talk to you. Okay, Miss K, I just go to the bank. Okay. Why I gotta always be about some dick and you trying to fuck somebody that belong to somebody else? I don't want to do that. Shit. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I know you're gonna do it. I'm gonna be checking the cash app, see if you make it clap so we can have some fun. Y'all don't know what that meant to me. Y'all encouraging me to dance and inspiring me and cheering me on. Y'all should not, y'all wrong for that. You should not have done that. You should not have done that because you are creating a monster over here. No, I never danced in public. Didn't really know I would be doing that at this age. But I see so many other beautiful women doing it and healthy and strong bodies and looking amazing, not looking their ages, looking younger. Okay, yeah, do that. I just you all make me so happy and you help me look at myself to heal myself and clear all my wounds and all my pain and my issues. But anyway, let me go get myself together. I haven't had any food. Been in meetings all day, but I'm happy. And I love you all so much. I love the men that are here that I can't see, we don't hear from. I love the women that are here. You can't see, can't know. I don't know if that's bothering y'all. I'm sorry. I can't. The beam, you see the light is all the way back up against the wall. The beam is all on my face. I'm sorry. I don't know because I didn't want them to try to like strike me or anything. And that's why I didn't, baby, but I want to. I do it in private, but I want to, but I didn't know if it was going to be, something negative about it, since I'm not liked in those camps. Um, you feel me? I'm not going to get into anything else, but anyway. Oh, I love you, Sir Smiles. You're my baby. I know you always be busy. Now, see, oh, I probably shouldn't say that. I like Sir Smiles. Okay, let me shut up. That's it. I'm gonna go. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.